Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Titleless Musings and it is Enhypen's comeback season. So today I have an unboxing for you. I am going to be unboxing all three of the versions on my channel, but we're starting here with the make version. As you can see, I was trying to manifest a J. My thoughts behind that were Inceptio, Romance Untold was the last time I pulled a double J, so I thought that would give me some good luck. So we'll see what I get closer towards the end of this video. Now, like I said, I usually post these a lot earlier. Usually I will actually go and get the versions of the album on the day of release. I'll go out to like Target and get them, but I didn't have time to do that. I actually ended up just using the Walmart pre-order for this one, so this will have an extra photo card, which is one of the Walmart exclusive photo cards. And yeah, I ended up getting it quite a bit later. I got it the weekend after the album came out, and then obviously I had to film and edit and now finally sit down to voice it over. So the make version was actually the one that I liked most concept photo-wise, but it wasn't the version I chose to pre-order. Originally I chose to pre-order the Mine version because I liked the red cover. I think I actually ended up liking the You version's cover more. You'll see that in a different video at some point. But this is the make version. This is the one they were all talking about, thinking the engines were going to like the most. And I have to be honest, I do actually really like this one. They weren't wrong about that. This is a really good album. I have to point out, by the way, these are huge albums. I was really surprised when I got the order. They shipped mine in 3 separate packages, but they come in like flat pack cardboard, and it's like completely pressed down on the album so it doesn't fold. So literally it's like it comes in a box. It was very similar to like vinyl sizing almost. And obviously these are just the CDs. I don't know if they did a vinyl. I don't have a vinyl player, so I didn't buy it. But this is just the CDs. These are just really, really big albums. Now, I usually will review the quality of the albums as well. These photo books are what I have wanted from albums for forever. My complaint still stands with all of the albums that the binding of the albums never seems to be very good. Actually, a couple days ago, I saw that my Romance Untold album had finally lost its magnetism. But that's like a minor complaint. It's kind of something I've just kind of come to expect, I guess. But the actual quality of the paper is phenomenal. It was so difficult to film because the paper is such high gloss, and so only some of the photos are high gloss. Like the full photos are typically high gloss, and you can see like on the left side there, the written pages are usually high gloss. But they're really, really nice photos, and it was nice to actually have a photo book that was not only full of photos, but it was also really big. So definitely a huge hit for me. I really like this. I love having these bigger photo books. And I think it's cooler as well, because then it's like less like an album and more like a magazine, which I think is really cool, particularly because the concept photos obviously being so different, a lot of people are going to like different things. So kind of having a lot more photos and in nicer quality, I think was really good. I really hope they continue these with the albums. But we're now starting to come to the end of the album photo book flip through. Again, I really liked these concept photos, obviously a huge J fan, but I was also a really big fan of Nicki's photos in this one. I thought he really stood out. The CD was the only thing that I was like, oh, they could have done a little more with that, but that is what it is. So now we're moving on to inclusions, and we're starting with the poster. I have to be honest, out of all the kind of musician fandoms I'm a part of, I love Enhypen's posters the most. I always feel like you get so much out of it. I think I've talked about it before, but the two posters that I've always thought were just the biggest bang for your buck were the one that came in Border Carnival, and then if you got the Walmart exclusive of Orange Blood, I got Orange Blood Kasana, and that came with like a full-size poster. Mine was like, I think, Jake, Sunu, and Nikki. But yeah, huge fan of the posters. I really like what they do with them. And I like the fact that they kind of have variations in size, because I feel like if everything looked the same from album to album to album, even though it would be cohesive, it wouldn't necessarily be unique, if that makes sense. But here are the other ones, the little photo cards, like the little stamp photo cards. Mine did come apart in this one, but it doesn't really matter to me because I think I'm going to use them in my journal anyways. You just saw the sticker sheet there, and then here are like the little photos. These are obviously smaller versions of photos that were found in the photo book. Or not smaller versions of photos. I'm thinking of like when they do the journaling and it's like the different parts of the K-pop idol. That's what like this is basically, just in little photo form. And now we're moving on to the photo card. So the one in the middle is a Walmart exclusive, but our first pull is Heesung. I haven't gotten a Heesung card in a while, so it was very interesting to pull Heesung. Wasn't expecting that at all, actually. Like I said, I'm going to sleeve these before I move on, but then we're going to go to the middle one, which is the Walmart exclusive. So this won't be included in everything, but my first pull was Sunghoon. So I was getting really good pulls. I had to be honest, I was really impressed with these. Super happy. Love the fact that the exclusive cards are the same color. You'll see that as I go through the rest of the unboxings. The backs are the same color, so you'll always be able to know which ones were exclusives. But then we're moving on to our final card, and it is Jake. I have 2 of the 3 O2s. I could not be happier. We also got Heesung. These are... Oh, I almost dropped Jake there. These are such cool cards. I love the backs. I can't believe I got Sunghoon and Jake on the first pull. This is really cool. I can't wait to finally go put them in the photo card binder. I cleared some space so that they would have room. But we are now at the end of this first unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do remember to like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as to if you unboxed, who your pulls were, and what you think of the album. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.